Hi everyone, it's the EnglishSimmer here, and welcome back to my festive big brother. I was scared to hit record on Big Brother because I was like, oh no, we're down to the final three. Like, I doubt much is gonna happen between these guys. And then we start off this part with this horrendous message from Daddy saying, what people think about you matters, and I heard that someone absolutely despises you now. It's making me question my own opinion of you. Like, dude, stop trying to reach. You aren't even in the Big Brother house anymore. Like, your opinion does not matter to Rudolph. She is an independent lady who is carrying your child, may I add. It's not like you can take that back, my friend. You already planted your Christmas present inside her womb, so how about you just leave it out and stop texting me or calling me just to hurl abuse at me. And no, we are not going to become a actress, although we may afterwards, but right now that's not going to happen. So the festive period might be over, guys, but festive Big Brother is not. We are down to the final three, and like I said, we have 2 more episodes to go. This is the penultimate. Can we just talk about how Rue looks like she is going to pop at any given moment? Her stomach is actually clipping through the counter right now. She is on like her 3rd trimester. She is ready to give birth at any point. Oh, she's in her 3rd trimester in 3 hours. Some of you were like, why don't you just keep her in her 3rd trimester? Like, I don't know if I want a baby in the challenge or not, but I think we're just gonna have the baby because, like I said, we only have like, 2 parts of this left, and I kind of want to see the babies all look the same. Maybe we'll age it up to a toddler for the final. I don't know. One of you guys actually said, does this mean the baby can win? No, the baby is not a contestant. If Rue wins, then I guess the baby also wins because the baby also gets the money. But we are going to be probably having this child in the Big Brother house. It's Sunday morning. Grinch and Rudolph actually despise each other. They keep having like those negative conversations, which is exactly who Daddy was talking about when he was like, I heard someone despises you. He was talking about his gay lover, the Grinch, who clearly got in touch with him. So I feel like Grinch is breaking the rules a little bit. He's like having contact with the outside world. He is like feeding information to Daddy Winter, which one, I can kind of see why, considering Rue is holding his child and he probably wants to keep like up to date on that, but also don't think you should be able to contact the outside world when you're in the Big Brother house, so Grinchy may have to disqualify you. I'm not going to, but Grinch actually isn't head of household anymore. We aren't having a head of household for the last week. This room has been locked. There is no task today, and these guys are really just chilling out and enjoying their last few days, really. We're gonna set a filter to black and white on Daddy's picture because we are, of course, down to the final 3 and he is not one of them. So no nominations this episode, no task for head of household. This is literally just seeing how these guys interact with one another. Oh, it looked like Grinch was trying to make a move on Mrs. C there. Oh, Rue is yelling at him. He's like, how dare you talk to Daddy about this baby? It's none of his business. He got himself voted off after he impregnated me, so you should not be on his side. These two full on hate each other. Apparently, they're having a pleasant conversation. They definitely aren't. Oh, actually, that was the first plus we've had with these guys. Rue is literally just insulting him and yelling at him and doing everything possible to show the Grinch that she still really hates his guts. She knows that he has like torn her family apart and she does not forgive him for it. Oh, where's he going to? Oh, she must have told him to go away. She was like, get out of here, Grinch. These two have just like, they're still best friends. They have formed like the perfect relationship. I feel like Mrs. C is about to become a godmother to Rue's child because Rue absolutely adores this woman. Even though she's plotted against her in the past, she has tried to ruin things between her and Daddy multiple times. She is still a really good friend, and Rue will not let her go. Also, Rue will not stop peeing, so I feel like that's what this part is going to be. It's just going to be a clip of every time Rudolph goes to pee. I'm sorry if this part is shorter than usual, but because there are only 3 of them here, we'll probably have like a fight between the Grinch and Rue, which again, never fight with pregnant lady. Bad idea all around. And Mrs. C and Rue just being the best of friends. What is happening? Grinch, why? You two despise each other, and the Grinch has decided that he wants to, for some reason, sleep next to this pregnant lady who really needs to pee like all of the time. It would make me giggle if Rudolph decided that she needed a wee during the night and then she sees like the Grinch in the bed and she's like, no, I don't want to get back into that bed. I'm gonna go sleep on the opposite side of the room. I just have no idea why he's chosen this spot specifically to sleep in. Like, he genuinely hates Rudolph and yet he's chose for some reason to sleep next to her. Are you okay? Like, is everything okay, Grinch? Do you need to talk about some things? Like, do you need some things that you need to get through? Does she bring you closer to Daddy? Like, what's happening? What is the reason? I feel like I need to be his therapist or something, and we like need to talk through some stuff. It's happening! Rudolph has gone into labor. Rue is bursting with anticipation to meet her new bundle of joy. Mrs. C is trying to distract her from the pain by like cracking jokes, trying to take her mind off the uncomfortableness that she feels. I think we should probably buy a baby crib for this little womb nugget. Where even are the baby cribs? Oh, they're right here. Okay, so we're gonna get, there isn't a little red one, which is slightly annoying. We'll get a little green one then, and we're gonna place it here. This is so gonna keep everybody awake. They're gonna hate the fact that there's a freaking baby. Wasn't there another bed here? I swear I had another red bed here. I don't know how that got deleted, but maybe I deleted it? I don't know. But now we got a baby crib instead, which is kind of poetic, because I feel like this one that disappeared was the bed that Daddy always slept in. I honestly don't know where it went. So now instead, his little baby's crib is there. She has like a little Sophia the elephant instead of Sophia the giraffe. I'm calling it a she. It hasn't even been born yet. Maybe I'm getting like some psychic feelings that it's gonna be a little girl. I want you guys to comment down below. Don't skip forward into the video. Don't comment after you've already watched it, but let me know what you think the gender of this baby is going to be. I automatically just said she, so I'm kind of like assuming that it's gonna be a girl, but I have no idea. Mrs. C is just being such like a little supportive friend though. She's like, oh, don't worry, Rudolph. I know it hurts right now, but it'll all be worth it. Can we talk about Rue's labor face though? Like, what the hell? Why is she still so cute even when she's in like a ridiculous amount of pain? It seems that Rue is like slowly driving you guys crazy. She's like the Marmite of Festive Big Brother. Like, you guys either absolutely adore her and think she is the cutest thing ever, or you absolutely hate her and she annoys the heck out of you. Like, I haven't seen anyone be indifferent to Rudolph. Like, you guys either love her or you, like, really, really dislike her. But I feel like it's the same with most of these contestants. I honestly cannot call who is going to win this. It's almost a go time. We have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and she should be having the baby. Yep, she is walking over to this crib. This is definitely a first in a Big Brother. Someone actually giving birth in the Big Brother house. Oh my goodness, is it gonna be a girl or is it gonna be a boy? Don't browse the web. Oh my god, you millennials. What is wrong with you? I'm saying you millennials like I'm not a millennial. I definitely am. Oh, come on, just pop this bad boy out. I want to see what it is. Rudolph, hurry up, man. Why does it take you so long to have a freaking baby? Please just have the baby. Oh my god. This looks like the worst labor ever. Why is this taking so long? It's a boy! Rue just gave birth to a baby boy. Oh, I should have asked you guys for name suggestions in the last part. Why did I not think of that? What are the other, reindeer names? We're gonna call him Comet, because I kind of like that name. So his name's gonna be Comet Dolph Winter. Hey! Aw, she had a baby boy! Rue and Daddy had a baby. Don't put Daddy into this. I know genetically he is Daddy's, but like, he didn't have anything to do with us having a baby. Excuse me. She just did this all by herself. So can we not? And of course, she is glitched out. Oh my god, Rue, why? I'm gonna have to reset her. There we go. Let's rock this baby. We should also probably feed it as well. Let's breastfeed it. There we go. Now she can feed it. I don't even know if it like needs feeding, but it's crying, which I automatically assume that all babies just need feeding as soon as they are crying. And of course, she got the parenting skill. Little Rudolph. She has a baby. I feel like Grinch is gonna hate this. Doesn't he hate children? I can't remember if he's the one who hates children or if that was Ice Queen. No, he doesn't hate children. He's just evil and mean. Still don't think he's gonna be the biggest fan of this baby. Oh, I forgot that. I'm definitely gonna have to control her when it comes to this baby. I can't just ignore the child when it's crying. I'm sorry. That would drive me crazy to have to listen to like a little baby wailing 24/7. So I'm only gonna control Rudolph when it comes to the baby, or one of the other two. Like, I can have the other two also interact with the child. It's just I don't want to hear baby screams 24/7 because I would literally drive myself insane. But he's gone off to sleep. He's all good. All he needed was a feeding and he settled down. So fingers crossed, that means he's gonna be a good little soul. We're gonna scare Mrs. C, apparently. Scare her into thinking we had 2 babies. Oh no, she's joking about politicians. When did your relationship become so bad? What the heck? These guys won't stop having an offensive conversation. They were like back in the green and now they dislike each other again. I feel like Mrs. C has finally come through and is now really overprotective over Rue because she's pregnant as well. So she's kind of like seeing the light, and although it feels like she's been playing Rudolph up to this point, I feel like now she's just being protective of her because she's a new mother and she doesn't want the Grinch like taking out all his frustrations on her, which is quite sweet. I like that. Mrs. C is finally showing her true potential. She's actually being a nice person for once. Oh, look, Mrs. C is coming to change Comet's diaper for Rue. She knew that Rue was trying to have a nap, so she was like, shh, I'll come in and I'll change your diaper for you. Oh, that was very, very sweet. She's like fitted right into like this grandmotherly role, and I think that does come from her and Rue being really good friends. Like, she's kind of stepped up to the plate and she's like, Rue is pretty much a single mum currently in this house, so I'm gonna step up to the plate and help her look after this child, whereas the Grinch is just asleep on the sofa. Of course he freaking is. Of course he wasn't gonna be the one to help with this child. I could have called that from a million miles away. All Rudolph wants to do is nap right now. Like, I don't blame her. She just pushed this thing out of her bumhole. I know that's not the real biology, but she just pushed him out, so I don't blame her for just wanting to sleep. But Mrs. C is so bored. She's like, why are the two young ones freaking sleeping? No one's interacting with me. So I think, guys, this is where I'm gonna open up the votes to all of you. As you know, this is the penultimate episode. So it's up to all of you who is going to win this series of Festive Big Brother. The last episode will probably be up on Sunday, so there will be an eye in the top right hand corner of this video, chilling somewhere around here, and I want you guys to go click on that, and I want you to vote for who you think should win this season of Festive Big Brother. So of course it is between Mrs. C, the Grinch, and good old Rudolph. So vote for your winner. Obviously, the person with the least amount of votes will come in third place. The person with the middle amount of votes will come in second. And of course, the one person who has the highest amount of votes will win Festive BB. And it's completely up to you guys. This whole series has come down to you all voting who you would like to kick out, and also with the contestants voting for who they want to put up for elimination. But this is the vote that really counts, so please do not miss out on your opportunity to vote for who you think you should win. Mrs. C has obviously played the game very, very well. She's been putting people against each other. She's been pitting them against each other. She has been flirting her way around the house to try and make relationships and also break relationships. We have the Grinch, who has come out of his shell very recently and definitely seems to have a game plan. He has definitely broken some relationships. Whoa, did you guys just flirt? He like read her mind and then they had a little bit of flirtiness. That's a bit strange. What's going on there? And then we have who seems to be the fan favorite, Little Miss Rudolph, who definitely isn't as innocent as she likes people to think or as she looks. She has also been playing a game. She's been flirting with a whole host of people and their emotions, turning people against one another, trying to come between relationships. But she did, I feel personally, have the best love story of this season. But it's all down to you of who you think should win. So definitely vote. And in the comments, I want you guys to let me know why you voted for the winner that you voted for. Like, have you just really enjoyed how they've played this game? Have you enjoyed some of their romances? Are you a fan that Rue actually managed to get pregnant in the Big Brother house? Let me know. I want to hear your reasonings behind who you want to win. And I think I'm going to pretty much round up this part here because I feel like these guys aren't really going to do too much. They're kind of just enjoying their last couple of days. Obviously, if anything happens like throughout this time to when the final is, I will show you guys in the next episode. But for right now, everyone's just gonna go to bed and try and sleep when we have a baby in the house, which is going to be very interesting. I really want to see how the Grinch is gonna handle this, and I will speak to you all in the finale of Festive Big Brother. Bye, guys!